Good morning, everyone. This is Maneko from Sydney Wave. Join Maneko, a data analyst professional with over 25 years of overseas experience, as we take off on the latest global trends. From real estate and stocks to AI and spiritually, we bring you a wide range of global trends directly from Sydney. Refresh your mind and spirit by riding the global wave with us. Look forward to collaborating with the guests, Superhero Key on Thursday, and engaging with the viewers. Okay, today, because it's Saturday, I want to review what I post for last 7 days and summarize them. Okay, if you like this channel or like Maneko, please hit the like or subscribe button. Thank you. Let it go. Okay, so last 7 days, I posted about Australian Reserve Bank's decision to stay 4.35% for the rate. I talked about new prime minister in Japan. I talked about Japanese smugglers in Australia. I talked about Shohei Ohtani's and his secret goal setting method drives his success thing. And I talked about Iraqi versus Israel and the impact to the market. And yesterday I talked about the Samsung Galaxy AI. Okay, let's start. Talk about the rent will go up because of this 4.35 rate in the Australian Reserve Bank's decision. Okay, so the reason why the Australian Reserve Bank decided not to decrease the rent rate to remain at 4.35%, there are two reasons. One is because they want to beat against inflation rate. Then the reason number two is because unemployment rate is not so bad. I was surprised with this decision because usually RBA is always for Reserve Bank of America, and America decreased 0.5%. It's because America's inflation rate is nearly their favorable range, which is between 2% to 3%, right? And the unemployment of the American states is rising, so they want to shift to beat unemployment instead of beating inflation rate. Inflation rate in America is controllable, but not in unemployment. Instead of America, Australia, on the other hand, the Australia inflation rate is still above of the favorite range, which is between 2% to 3%. It is around 4 point something percent, and they want to beat it. And unemployment is not so bad. Okay, so as you can see, there are two important factors for the Reserve Bank's decision. One is inflation rate, and one is unemployment rate. So that's the difference between Australian's situation and American situation. And the impact of this high 4.35% rate remains because rent price is going to go up because 4.3% is already high compared to the last few years. So that means for those house owners who pay the mortgages, they keep paying higher mortgage. So that means for those who rent out their properties as an investment, they have to keep forcing the renters to pay rent really high. And because of the supply demand balance, the housing supply remain low, because if rent goes down, more people will jump into the housing market for purchasing their own properties or the investment properties. So that means the housing supplies goes up for investment. So that means renter will have more supplies, right? So that will be less demand, then rent will go down. But because the rent is still high, it's hard for normal people to jump in the housing market now. So that means they keep having the less demand, less supply, right? Less supply means housing price is going to go up, and then the rent price is going to go up. It's very bad situation for the young ones or the middle income first house buyer, because housing price is going to go up and also rent is going to go up. Who's going to help us at that? Okay. All right, let's go to next topic, which is new prime minister is born in Japan. His name is Ishiba Shigeru. Okay. So Ishiba Shigeru is 67 years old. This was his fifth challenge to run the campaign for the prime minister, and finally his dream has come true. I watched his interview with one famous YouTuber, and he seems like a very good talker, and he talks stories, so people loves him. But I heard he's kind of geek, so he doesn't have any friends. So that means he doesn't have a votes from other politicians, right? So, but because he was fighting against head to head against this lady called Sanae Takaichi, sorry. She suddenly become unpopular for those politicians in the parliament, and those votes came to him. So he won because it's not like he won because he's popular. He won because his opponent wasn't so good. And the opponent, Sanae Takaichi, she was saying that it's not best time to increase the Center of Japan rate right now because blah blah blah. So, and this guy, Ishiba, um, said that I let the central bank to do whatever they want to do, and central bank of Japan, they want to increase their rate, right? So that's going to happen because Japanese central bank interest rate is super low now. They want to rise up the rate. But if Central Bank of Japan raise the rate, the Japanese economy goes down. So when this campaign was going on, and Sanae Takaichi was leading, Japanese yen value becomes super cheap. But as soon as Ishiba took the seat, the Japanese yen value went up. But at the same time, the Japanese economy went down. All the average Japanese stocks went down a bit. So that was the impact for me. Initially I thought that Takaichi is gonna win, and I kind of prefer she wins because she's got such as a great charisma. She can talk. She know what to do. I thought she can be a great leader. But after hearing Ishiba's interview, I thought this guy is good too because he knows how to communicate. He knows what to talk. And I don't know. So Ishiba won LDP leadership election on September 27th, defeating other candidates including Sanae Takeuchi and Shinjiro Koizumi. Ishiba became a new prime minister, succeeding Fumio Kishida. Right. So Ishiba is 67 years old. He's known for the expertise in the security and defense policy. Okay. Yeah, I think he's a rigid guy. So this one is Abe, but Ishiba. Let me show you Ishiba's face. Okay, so this guy is Ishiba. Like that. It's got a good smile there. Oh, it's X. Yeah, that's him. It's got a good smile. Yeah, he seems to be a nice guy, and hopefully all Japanese people become happier than now, thanks to this leader. Let's see how it goes. Okay, next, right? So, let me see. Yeah, 4 days ago, I talked about the Japanese smugglers in Australia. They tried to smuggle a lot of cigarettes, tobaccos in Australia, and 24 people got caught. Recently, there has indeed been a significant increase in the incidents involving Japanese nationals attempting to smuggle cigarettes into Australia. This trend has caught the attention of Australian authorities and highlights the growing issue of illicit tobacco trade in the country. Right? So since July this year, Australian authorities have arrested 24 Japanese nationals for allegedly smuggle large quantity of cigarettes into the country. Yeah. So on September 7th, which is a few weeks ago, 4 Japanese men were arrested in the Brisbane airport for attempting to bring over 140,000 cigarettes into Australia. Earlier in July, 9 Japanese nationals were refused entry into Australia at Sydney International Airport after Australian Border Force officials seized a combined 330,000 cigarettes from them. Okay, like that. Yeah, so because of the Japanese yen super cheap, a lot of bad guys in Japan, like Yakuza, they thought it's good business to smuggle cigarettes to Australia and they sell and make a profit. And usually those Yakuza leaders, they use young ones. It's easy for them to offer a job through the X or the SNS. And for those young ones who want a quick cash, they want to take a risk. And knowing that that is not too much risk, I mean, they don't know it's illegal or something. They just, careless. They say, I do it for quick money. And they don't think much because they're too young, right? So they just give it go and they got caught. So because of these guys, the Japanese trust in Australia is getting worse and worse. I guess it was super good before, but it's getting worse. So it's going to affect my life too because I'm a Japanese living here in Sydney. And if the reputation about the Japanese is getting less, maybe it's not good. For example, most of the time, I don't get checked at the custom in the airport. They check my passport. They find out I'm Japanese. They say, go ahead. Most of the time. But because of these guys, I probably have to show my suitcase each time from now on. But yeah, that's what happened. And we just have to live with it. Okay. Okay, next, I talked about Shohei Ohtani success and his secret goal setting method a few days ago, 1st of October. Okay, so do you know Ohtani Shohei? Ohtani Shohei is a Japanese professional baseball player known for his dual role as a pitcher and designated hitter. In 2024, he achieved a historic 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in single MLB season with the Los Angeles Dodgers. I think this number is higher than now. I think it's more than 55 or something on each.
There goes Ohtani. Check swing, no throw.
He just stole the bases like that. He's a great baseball player. He can run, he can hit, and he can pitch as well. He's like Superman. Some Japanese people say he's not even Japanese. He's Ohtani's. He's just too special. All right, he's got injured with Tommy and then in his knee, but he got operation. He did the Tommy John surgery in 2018, and he struggled a bit after the injury surgery, but now he's on fire. And Shohei Ohtani utilized this secret technique called mandala chart. Do you know about it? It's known as a self-fulfillment sheet. When he was 16 years old, to visualize and map out his goals, this tool, based on traditional mandala diagram, it's a 3x3 grid used for personal and professional development, time management, and goal setting. I read about a few of his goals that he did. All right. So center theme. At the center of his chart, Ohtani wrote this primary goal, which was to be selected as a #1 draft pick by all 8 Japanese professional baseball teams, which is this one. Okay, hopefully I can find some English one. Yeah, draft #1, 8 teams, right? So there are 8 cells surrounded. One is mental, one is control, personality, luck, precision, carbles, and physical, right? And so key elements around the goal is mentality, fortune, control, sense of humanity, how to build the body, sharp way of throwing, how to throw challenging spheres, high-speed pitching, and it goes to the detailing like greetings, picking up the trash, cleaning his room, positive thinking. That's for the mentality, something like that. I do the similar mandala chart for myself as well. This is good because you need some kind of goal for your life, so you know where you're heading, right? If you have a dream or the vision you want to seize, you should have a target. Like you are in the forest, right? And you need a map to go to the target, right? Otherwise, you're kind of wandering around in the forest forever, okay? So when Ohtani-san was at 16 years old, he did this goal thing. Then now he becomes super big. He's one of the most popular baseball player in States and Japan. I give you some of his achievement if I can find it here. Is there? No. Yeah, anyway, so that's about it for Ohtani-san. Okay, next, I talked about Iraqi versus Israel because Iran strikes a lot of missiles into Israel, which is 2 days ago, 2nd of October, and we have some impact on the market. So I tell you what happened 2 days ago, right? The tensions between Iraq and Israel have escalated significantly as part of the broader regional conflict involving Iran and its allies. Here are the key developments. Iran launched a massive missile and drone attack against Israel on 1st of October in relationship for recent Israel strikes that killed the senior Iranian and aligned leader. This attack has dramatically increased the tension across the Middle East, including Iraq. All right. So the reason why they shoot missiles to Israel, I don't know why exactly, but this is what I assume, okay? I think America is behind, and this Iraqi and Israel is doing like a professional wrestling, right? Because I know that when Iraq, I'm not sure this time, but the last time when Iraq shot a missile, they informed Israel that it's going to happen. And they say, oh, we're going to shoot a missile in 1 hour, please shoot them down, right? So they did it. One of them launched on the ground, but it was in the mountainside, the place where no one lives, right? And I saw some footage on X for this time's attacks. And I saw Israelis, the citizens, they're watching the missiles as like they're watching fireworks. They're just standing there on the hill and they're looking at the skies. Like they're not running away. They're not panic at all. It's like they're watching a movie, you know? They're enjoying it. So I don't think it's serious much. I think it's something to do with Americans' elections, something to do with like Harris party, or something to do with Donald Trump, but it's all propaganda and bullshit. That's what I think. Okay, so yesterday I talked about Galaxy AI and how great it is. I recently changed my phone to Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 from iPhone 12. And I really like this. And I basically explained how good the AI is. I thought it's good timing to do that before Apple Intelligence is coming out because I know Apple Intelligence is going to be quite good. But I was saying the Galaxy AI is really good now. I think it's the best in the market right now. better than Apple, better than Google, better than other smartphone companies. So basically, in the episode, I introduced and reviewed the AI features on my new Galaxy Z Fold 6 phone. I highlighted why I believe the Galaxy AI is superior to Apple's AI systems, focusing on the practical functionalities such as image recognition, live translation, note summarization, and photo editing. I offered a live demonstration of these features, including how Galaxy AI can recognize objects on the screen with a circle search, translate conversations in real time, and fix photos throughout the episode. I shared my personal transition from Apple to Galaxy, my growing fondness for the device and its usefulness in daily life, right? So basically, I talked about transition Apple to Galaxy, and I demonstrated the circle search, live translation features, how Galaxy AI can translate in real time during conversation. I show you how I do that. See, this English turns to Japanese, right? And it turns to Korean, right? So it's really good, huh? Yeah. And also live call translations, chat translations, transcripting and summarizing notes, AI-driven text enhancement, sketch to image future, handwriting text conversation, photo fix future, episode wrap-up. Yeah, I talked about it. Yeah, if you're interested in, please watch it. You're gonna like it, okay? So like this, I talked about global trends, the news, or some knowledge that it's useful for our daily life. I do this every morning. Okay, let me introduce myself again. So I'm Maneko, a data analyst professional with over 25 years of overseas experience as we take off on the latest global trends from real estate to stock to AI and spirituality. We bring you a wide range of global trends directly from Sydney. Refresh your mind as a spirit by riding the global wave with us. And we have a collaboration session with the superhero Hiroki on Thursday. So if you like this kind of channel, please hit the subscribe button. All right, so that's pretty much I wanted to talk.